Hey TV fans, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
On this episode, we'll be discussing The Handmaid's Tale Season 4, Episode 9, the penultimate episode. It's called Progress, which we did get some progress, but then other things I don't feel like we got as much progress. Or we went forward and then we went a little back.
I feel like it's like a setting up for a finale.
Yeah.
Like a lot happened and nothing really happened, I guess. So, yeah.
Yes. So it starts off with, there's so many dramatic close-ups. So it's obviously Luke and June after she just told him what the meeting with Hannah was really like.
She really did the twitches a lot this time, though. I saw it and I thought of you each time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's an acting choice, and I'm not an actress, so you do you, Elizabeth Moss. Ooh. So when that phone call to Commander Lawrence was placed, and he was not into helping with Hannah, I was like, first of all, I was just like, I didn't know he was that accessible. You could just call him?
But what was that phone? It was like a secret, like special, I don't know. It looked weird.
It looked almost vintage, even.
Yes.
I don't know, but I was like, wow, you could have just called. Anyway.
I know. I felt the same way.
That was the first thing I was like, But anyway, so Commander Lawrence, still the verdict is not out on if he's a good guy or a bad guy or what his motives are.
I know. I felt like the only purpose he served was to let her know that Janine was alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was it. Because he didn't offer to help her. He didn't quite say, like, no, I won't help you. He just said, like, it's not a good time.
Call back.
Yeah.
Yes, so Luke has the idea of involving Nick, which really stirred the pot.
His face, though. Were you totally, like, uncomfortable?
Yes!
I didn't understand, like, how much does he know?
Yeah, I didn't know either. I was like, wait, do we know that he knows? Or does he even know at all? But I saw desperation. I saw...
anger?
Yes!
He knows that Nick raped her, is what she said in the testimony.
Yes.
He doesn't know that they have, like, feelings for each other, right? But I feel like he knows.
He senses it.
He senses it.
Or maybe we missed it. Maybe she did have that conversation. Or maybe when...
They met a long time ago, too, remember? And there was, like, a weird thing because he was like, I know your wife.
Yeah. So... he has this idea reluctantly, but it is a good idea, Luke. I'm on board with it. So she takes Nicole and meets up with Nick. And let's just talk about when Luke is showing all of his work trying to get Hannah and her out of Gilead. And there's these papers sprawled around her, and she just kind of looks up at him and says, you did all this? And it was like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Nick shows the pictures of Hannah and she lights up and she's giddy. Well, she's seeing Hannah.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're still good. But she's like, you did all this for me?
Yeah.
It was a completely different demeanor.
That's true. I didn't even make that connection. But yeah, there was a parallel, wasn't there? I feel like she seemed more surprised that Luke did all that. But, like, why wouldn't he do all that? Like, he's looking for her as well.
Yes, why she seemed so much more appreciative of Nick, but at this point, I don't know if... So, she seemed giddy. Yeah. Let's just get right down to it.
She was much happier in all scenes with Nick involved than she has been with Luke involved. But obviously, we know she loves Nick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she loves Luke, too.
Yeah. It's just further, it's like more distant.
It made me feel bad for Luke. Yeah. But also, I get really giddy too seeing Nick and her together.
I know. Well, we know what they've been through.
Yeah. And what
he's
chemistry.
done for her. Yeah, for sure.
And when they had that little moment in the window where it was the three of them, it was Nicole and Nick and June. Oh my gosh. They're a little happy family, which we still don't know if that really is Nick's baby though. So, right? It could
we don't know. Well, yeah, because if he is actually
Commander Waterford.
Yeah.
Could be his baby.
So weird.
It was very uncomfortable. And then, she drives away. From what just happened, understandably emotional, and there were all different types of emotions, but here's another tick of Elizabeth Moss that I don't appreciate is her half blinks. And there's like 40, it's like rapid fire. It's like 40 in 1 second. But I really shouldn't be so petty. But of course she's gonna feel up and down, happy that she just saw him, and then also sad that...
I know what you mean with the half blinks, because it was while she was driving, but I also kept thinking, like, is the camera changing? it was like,
oh yeah,
right? So then
it would cut.
Yeah, but I was wondering if it was like intentionally trying to like signal some type of like mental shift or something, right? Like, is that like her stylistic? Because she's a director too. Like, it's like a different camera, but she's also blinking weird. So I'm like, what are we trying to see? Like, she's obviously, like, we know she has like issues that she needs to work through, like mental issues, based on all the trauma she's been through. But
yes, she's on a high after seeing him, but also at a low and just all over the place.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Aunt Lydia and the Last Supper.
That totally was the last.
You all saw that, right?
Why are they all facing? I know.
Have to sit on this side,
and then like she's
Aunt
like
Lydia in the middle.
Yes, that was so funny.
Oh, that was well done.
That whole episode was like a painting.
Yes.
Like more so than usual, right? Like every single scene, I was just like, oh, that could be like a painting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Good catch. Yes. Well, Aunt Lydia, I'm not 100% sure what she's up to either, because she's with Janine. It seems like she's being more protective of her. And she has her cleaning and kind of being a servant versus being like, you know, a handmaid.
Yes.
Handmaid, traditional handmaid.
Yes.
So.
Sex slave.
Yeah. Let's call it what it is. You're right. But yeah, so they're trying to figure out what to do with Mrs. Keys, because now Mrs. Keys is a handmaid.
I feel so bad for her. I mean, I feel bad for all the handmaids, but knowing her whole history. And then I was just like, oh, I love how she is being like so tough. Like, she's like, I'm not going to give in.
And Janine's like, no, you need to eat. Like, it's like I think she's being protective of her, but I don't know. Do you think she's also doing it because it'll bring her even more on Aunt Lydia's good side, keep her there?
I didn't know. I feel like, as with all the characters in Handmaid's Tale, you're always like, what exactly is the motivation, or what are they going to get out of this? Because I don't know about Aunt Lydia now either.
Yeah.
I was like, what's her deal? Because the other aunts are like, hey, you need to like get her back into work. You know, she's like fertile. But then Aunt Lydia's still helping her out. So is she turning, or is she just like, what's her feelings towards Janine? We still don't know.
Everybody's just trying to survive, but it's like, I don't know how they're positioning themselves, or with Janine, is she looking for a new confidant in Mrs. Keys, Esther? So maybe somebody could tell us what they think, because
please,
everybody's just all over the place right now. And then Serena's baby shower. So underwhelming, but who cares?
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And again, we have these visitors
out of nowhere. Even Nick, how he appeared out of nowhere.
How are these people getting across the border?
Meet me at that farmhouse or that church that's abandoned.
Yeah. It just seems like it was so simple, because aren't they technically war criminals too? The Putman, the Naomi and her whoever?
Well, they would be, right, if Waterford goes down, won't all the commanders go down?
Yeah, so why did they just come in there like, hey guys, we're just visiting our friends.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. Because do they think that, like, just Commander Waterford committed those crimes? Like, that's the whole system.
Yeah. So it's like, if you got them on your soil, couldn't you arrest them too?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So Naomi is very like, I'll take the baby if you're still stuck here. In like a very nice imprisonment, by the way. I still don't understand this.
It's also very like
comfortable, cozy.
Yeah. Minimalist.
But you But do you also feel like Naomi is maybe warning her, because she's in a way that is the most that she can, without being just blatantly interfacing.
I suspect, though, did you see how, like, she was writing and Naomi, like, saw that she was writing? I don't know. I feel like Naomi is not on Serena's side.
Okay.
She's warning her, like, we're going to take your baby. And also, I see you writing, and,
I'll keep note of that.
Yeah, it's all in the memory bank.
But then Serena now is realizing, oh my gosh, I can't just go back to Gilead and act like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
So she knows that she might be turned into a handmaid. I was secretly clapping in my head, just hoping for that. Actually, it would be the perfect justice for her, but we'll see. So then this shocking, at the end, twist with Fred. Okay, because true to TV theory, June's happy, everybody's like, la la la, pictures of Hannah, everybody's feeling so great. Well, no, they can't ride that high very long, especially not in Handmaid's Tale.
Right.
So then Joel from Parenthood... What's his name? I don't even know that agent guy.
Mark? I think it's Mark Truel.
Truel.
Yeah, something like that.
he gives this news as if it's really good news that Fred's willing to spill the tea on Gilead, and then everybody should rejoice. But also, like, that all the charges are dropped. So, of course, June is going to not
lose it. Yeah.
Which she did, and she threatened to kill him. And I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You poked the bear.
She threatened to kill Joel, though.
Yeah, Joel from Parenthood.
Yeah, not Fred.
I know, right?
Kill Fred. I kept waiting. Who are you gonna kill?
Who are? Yeah, no, him.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's setting up for the last episode.
What's gonna happen? Can that much happen in one episode? I feel like more episodes are needed for resolution.
There is another season.
Yeah, that's true.
But don't make us wait that long.
Yeah.
Please.
We need more.
Yeah.
Like, a lot has to happen in this one episode for me to feel, I believe, satisfied with the season.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's most likely going to be content filled, and I'm here for it.
Okay.
But that's where they left it, so we'll leave you with that as well. Let us know what you thought of this episode and help us out if you can. Comment below and then like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.